Excuse me. Could you, help me please? I knew you'd find me. I can't explain it. I just have faith that you would. Thank you for taking me in like this. I was wandering around in that rain for such a long time, and I'm so very tired and cold. This might sound strange, but have we met before? You seem so familiar to me. Maybe you just have one of those faces. Oh, my ankle! I must have hurt it when I lost my shoe, which must have happened, when I tripped? I don't actually remember. It's not often you meet someone who's willing to go out of their way to help a perfect stranger. You're not one of those eccentric cat Earth people, are you? Just kidding. I feel like I've wandered into a different universe or something. Everything seems a lot brighter and more colorful than where I started out. It's not often you meet someone. It's not often. Oh, I'm sorry. I really didn't mean to get in your way. I'm very grateful for your help, but I suppose I should be on my way now. Unless... You really don't mind if I stay a little longer? That's so kind of you. You seem like a very kind person. I feel much better now that I'm warm and dry. Thank you for getting me out of that rain. I'd really like to pay you back for your hospitality. How about I make you some yummy potato pancakes? I have the best recipe. All I need is, well, potatoes and a pan. Making them is a piece of cake. By the way, do you have a phone I can use? I should really call home to let my sister know I'm okay. Gosh, what's the phone number again? It's not off. I feel like I've wandered into a different universe or something. It's not. I feel... By the way, do you have... Don't do that! I'm super ticklish! I love them so much! They're the most precious little things I've ever seen! I'm really enjoying your company. If you're open to it, I'd love to get to know you better. I'll go first. Hi, I'm Mallory, and I enjoy cooking, gardening, and stargazing. Oh, and playing clicker games. Your turn? I think you're the nicest person in the whole world. I mean, I haven't met every person in the whole world, but still, it's hard to imagine anyone being nicer than you. Your floor seems a little dusty. Don't you ever sweep? I can do it for you if you like. Just point me in the direction of a broom. I can't believe how many friends you have. Where I come from, most people keep to themselves. Your floor seems a little... Wow, you have so many interesting hobbies. I'd love to learn about them. Will you teach me? I can't believe how many friends you have. Wow, your floor seems... Wow, I'm feeling oddly sleepy. Would it be okay if I... curled up on your couch and took a little nap? Your floor seems... I wish I could explain how I ended up here. All I know is something drew me towards you. Maybe it was fate? Or maybe we're just characters in a video game and the writer decided to plop me next to you. Don't do that! I'm super ticklish! Goodness, you're so busy I'm worried you'll work yourself sick. Will you at least let me help out around the house? Yay! You'll feel so much better with a neat and tidy space, I promise. And once that's done, I'll make soup. It's hard to explain, but I feel a kind of connection to you. Like maybe somehow we were important to each other in a different life. Or I met you before in a dream. Weird, huh? And the forecast is calling for rain this week. Your rain barrels will be so happy to get all filled up. Wait, do you not have those? Weird. I must have been confusing you with someone else. My favorite game recently introduced a cameo character from my other favorite game. Isn't that cool? I love a good crossover. I wish I could explain how I ended up here. The forecast is calling for rain. I'm feeling oddly sleepy. Your floor seems a little... My favorite game. I wish I could... Your floor seems... I'm feeling odd... It feels like butterflies are kissing my skin. It's very sweet. This is perfect. How do you already know me so well? Do you ever look back on the choices you made and wonder what if? Like, maybe there's a version of you who picked A instead of B, and now they're living in an alternate timeline where everything's different. I hope I'm not being too existential for you. I just think it's a really interesting concept. I just saw the most adorable little mouse in the garden. It was eating a strawberry and... Huh? Achoo! Oh my. Speaking of the garden, I think my allergies are acting up. I'm thinking about taking up knitting. Then I can knit you a sweater. Or better yet, some fuzzy wool socks. I just want to make sure your toes are cozy, because cold toes are the worst. I can't believe how much spam mail I've been getting lately. Listen to this. One weird trick to remove viral toxins. That is just a bunch of emojis. I'm thinking about taking... I can't believe how much I ordered us some pizza. Would you like to collect it, or should I? I'd say let's flip a coin, but I'm worried that might cause a split timeline situation. I can't believe how much spam mail I can't believe how... I keep having these weird dreams where potatoes are yelling at me. I didn't know my subconscious felt so strongly about root vegetables. I'm thinking about... I can't believe how much spam mail I've been getting lately. Listen to this. One weird trick to remove viral toxins. That is just a bunch of them. Look at all those stars. To us, it's just a night sky. There could be whole worlds out there. Galaxies full of planets. Planets full of forests. Forests full of baby birds. I'm picturing them and they're adorable. Ooh, I just got a little woozy all of a sudden. I'm fine. It was just a dizzy spell. Maybe you're making me swoon. Or I just need to eat something. Sometimes I have this feeling, like I'm not sure if I'm awake or still dreaming. Do you ever get that? My ankle feels way better now, but the rest of me feels a bit warm. I sure hope I'm not coming down with something. I keep having these weird dreams. Potatoes really are the most versatile vegetable. You can boil them, mash them, stick them in an alarm clock as a battery. If that's not eco-friendly, I don't know what is. You should really invest in one of those crank power flashlights. They're great for if the power goes out and you don't have immediate access to batteries. Potatoes really are the most versatile vegetable. My ankle... You should really invest in one of... I can make us some tea if you like. Do you prefer honey, milk and sugar, or... Oh, I'm sorry. My throat is just feeling a little scratchy. I'll be fine. It feels like butterflies are kissing my skin. It's very sweet. Today made me so happy. The warm sand, the shining sun, the adorable little crab. I love him, and I hope he had a really fun day too. I may not know exactly how I ended up here, but I'm glad I did. It feels right that we're in each other's lives. You feel it too? That's incredible! It really does seem like fate brought us together. Did you say something? Sorry, I've got a headache coming on and it's making me feel a little brain foggy. I'd love for you to meet my sister someday. I think you like her, and I know she'd like you, because I do. I must have overdone it today. My whole body feels very sore and achy. Maybe I should sink into a nice hot bath for a while. I'd love for you to meet my sister I'm craving soup. When I was little, my mom would always make the most delicious vegetable soup whenever I was sick. Not that I'm sick, I'm just feeling a little under the weather. No need to worry. Am I a burden? I feel like I've overstayed my welcome, but I just really like being with you. And I think maybe you like having me around too? I'd love for you to meet. It looks like it might rain tonight. Do you think there'll be, thunder and lightning? I'm just a little anxious during storms, that's all. You'll stay with me, won't you? I must have overdone. I'm Creed. I'd love for you to meet my sister. Oh, you surprised me. It's so nice to get outside and enjoy the sights. I was developing a real case of cabin fever before I met you. So, thank you. Thank you so much for all of this. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. You're so generous and sweet and wonderful. I can hardly believe you're real. I had a terrible dream that everyone in the world was lonely. People weren't allowed to touch each other or be near each other. It's okay though, because it was just a dream. And if it wasn't, well, that's not my reality anymore. This is my reality, right here with you. Is it cold in here? Ugh, I just can't seem to warm up today. Will you hold me? Let's spend some time outside today. I want to enjoy the nice warm sunshine while I can. While it lasts, I mean. No matter how bad things get, they can always get better, right? I must have overdone it today. Oh, my head is pounding. I think I might actually have a fever. Could we put our foreheads together to compare temperatures? No matter how bad... Oh, my head is... Let's spend some time outside. I must have over... If there really is such a thing as alternate realities or split timelines, well, I just hope that all the other versions of you are happy, whether I'm there or not. Oh, you surprised me. Wow, that movie had action, romance, and comedy. Actually watching it gave me this weird feeling of deja vu. Have I seen that wisecracking cat in something before? It's hard to imagine a future when everything seems so fragile. But you make it easy for me to live in the moment. No matter what happens, I just hope you know I'm having the best time with you. I don't feel so good. Maybe I'm lovesick? Actually, I think I should lie down. You should probably stay away from me now. I don't want to make you sick. Let's spend some time outside today. I want to... You should probably stay... Let's spend some time outside today. If there really is... You should probably... No matter how bad things get... Oh, my head is pounding. I think I might actually... No matter how bad... You should probably... Oh, my head is... No matter how bad... You don't... Oh! You surprised me. I've never been so sick before in all my life. I almost thought... It's not important. There's no point dwelling on pain and fear. I'm feeling a lot better now, because you took such amazing care of me. Thank you. What's your favorite place in the world? Mine used to be the planetarium, but now I think it's right here in your arms. I'm planning my dream garden. Would you like to help? Couples who compost together, stay together. So, I may have purchased too many fresh fruits and vegetables at the farmer's market. Way too many. The good news is that now we can have all our friends and neighbors over for a gigantic feast. You saved me, in more ways than one. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart, for everything. What's your favorite place in the world? Mine used to be the planetarium, but now I think it's right here in your arms. You saved me, and they lived happily ever after. I'm talking about me and you, silly. I love the way you kiss me. It gives me chills. The good kind of chills, not the kind that come with the fever. Things might seem bleak at times, but no matter how dark the storm clouds are, there's always a ray of sunshine waiting to break through. And they lived happily. I was going to suggest we go for a nice walk in the woods today, but I have this strange fear that we'll get lost or trip and fall into a ravine. I know I sound silly and paranoid. Still, let's just stay in until the feeling passes. I keep looking back on everything that's happened, and I can't help wondering, what if I'd chosen a different path? Would we have missed out on all of this? Or was it destined to happen no matter what? My life is very different from what it used to be, and in a way, that's sad. But sometimes, we have to let things go in order to make room for what's coming next. And right now, what's coming next seems pretty amazing. I discovered a recipe for truffle oil popcorn. Doesn't that sound fancy? Should we try it? So, we've led very different lives up until now. I'm just so glad that whatever happens next, we get to share it. Oh no, there's a spider in the sink! I'll just carry him gently outside so he doesn't accidentally get washed away. My dream house is a cabin in the woods, with a great big garden and a chicken coop, and maybe even a dog. But most importantly, there's someone special to share it with. Guess that's what makes it a home. Oh no, there's a... Would you like to go to the planetarium with me? They can show us exactly what the night sky looked like 100 years ago, 10 years ago, or even the very night we met. Things might seem bleak, even if there are endless parallel universes with oodles of different Mallorys living totally different lives. There's one thing I'll never doubt. There's no version of me anywhere that doesn't love you. Hey, don't poke me, or else I'll poke you back. This dress is a hand-me-down, so it's a little threadbare. But that's okay. It's cozy and comfortable and purple, so I love it.